Starting lineups will be introduced momentarily from the University of Northern Colorado here in Greeley for this third-place Patriot League tournament game between the Brush Lady Beat Diggers and the Frontier Academy Wolverines. Beat Diggers starting lineups brought to you by Blowdorn Lumber. At blowdornlumber.com, you can browse the virtual showroom, view the current sales, complete a credit application, and shop the entire inventory online. Whether you're a contractor or painting your living room, at Blowdorn Lumber, you'll get the same friendly service and advice to make your job easier. Blowdorn Lumber at 130 State Street in Fort Morgan. The Beat Diggers have kept a very consistent starting lineup, and one that certainly has produced throughout the course of the season. The question is, Jen, can they keep that starting lineup on the floor for an extended period of time? Because that's been an issue too.
It is, and I was excited to see how Kristen did last night. She just stood there and didn't try to jump and block anybody and was not into foul trouble in that first quarter. So that was a big, huge step forward for the Beat Diggers. Emma usually is pretty good about that. You know, she tries to jump sometimes, but she stays on her feet more often than Kristen does.
But Mortensen fouled out a couple of games ago.
Right.
She got into a little bit of foul trouble, so it's not targeting one player.
No.
This is a team issue, obviously. Nope. Frontier Academy is coached by Lauren Solano, the Beat Diggers by Kim Craich, and the Beat Diggers are the designated home team, being the higher seed, as they are the 5 seed. Frontier Academy is the 7 seed. What a job by them, and they had to win 2 games to get to this point. And they will start 5'5" senior point guard Krista Thaxton, along with 5'6" junior guard Alexa Rose. Kylie Lyman, a 5'6" sophomore guard for Frontier Academy, along with Madison Zink, a 5'7" senior. And as Jen talked about during the pregame, in the middle, Jordan Wagner, a 5'10" junior center. And with a fairly young team, they'll be dangerous next year. But the Beat Diggers have some youth as well. Yeah, Kristen Berg is a senior, and she's in the starting lineup for the Beat Diggers. But the Beat Diggers do have some underclassmen also starting, including in the backcourt with Mariah Brown, a 5'5" junior, Shelby Wolliver, a 5'7" junior. In the front court, Melissa Waitert, a senior. She is 5'6", and Emma Mortensen, a 6-foot junior. So it's Brown, Wolliver, Waitert, Mortensen, and Berg for the Beat Diggers. Thaxton, Rose, Lyman, Zenk, and Jordan Wagner for Frontier Academy. Scheduled 4 o'clock start, going late here because of an overtime game for Sterling boys. Defeated Estes Park 53-46, which means more than likely, unless one of these games is played quicker than anticipated, that the championship game on the boys' side that we were scheduled to have at 8:30 might be starting closer to 8:45 between Brush and Platte Valley. There's 2 more games after this before we get to the Beat Digger boys against Platte Valley. Opening tip brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Let the State Farm Insurance office of Greg Moen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Moen a call, 842-4555. Wagner against Berg, and the Beat Diggers control the tip. Brown with the basketball at the top of the three-point circle. Picks up a dribble. Bounce pass in the high right to Waitert. Waitert down low to Brown in the lane. Bounce pass right baseline to Berg. Dribbles and travels. Beat Diggers did commit 23 turnovers last night in the 13-point loss to Sterling. Backcourt pressure being applied. Thaxton with the basketball. Now into the front court is Rose. Rose on the outside right. Rose at the top for Thaxton. Thaxton on the high right bounce pass was kicked by Wolliver. And retaining possession on that violation is Frontier Academy. And to throw it in will be Alexa Rose. Bounce pass to Thaxton. Easy for me to say. Now Rose, long three is off the back of the rim. And we got a foul over the back, it looks like, against Frontier Academy. And there were a couple of Wolverines right there. Krista Thaxton commits the foul for Frontier Academy. Here come the Beat Diggers the other way. Wolliver into the front court for Brush. Wolliver met by Thaxton on the high left of Brown. Brown looking down low. At the top for Berg. Berg on the outside right. Wolliver steps in. 16-footer is in and out. And the ball is volleyballed around into the hands of Mariah Brown as the Beat Diggers reset. Waitert in the paint to Berg. Has the shot blocked out of there by Rose and taken away by Wagner, and a foul in the backcourt against Shelby Wolliver. Those are the fouls we've been talking about throughout the course of the season. You cannot commit those fouls, especially when there's really no chance of grabbing that basketball.
Yeah, Beat Diggers need to be very, very careful about their hands. They need to make sure they're playing more with their feet.
Well, they got into the penalty way too early last night. That's what hurt them. And it's fouls like that you do not want. Wagner in the backcourt over to Thaxton. Thaxton lobs it over to Zenk in the front court, now to Rose. It's a 2-on-3. A three-pointer in the air is off the back of the rim, and Emma Mortensen boxes out for the rebound. There's the outlet to Waitert. Waitert for Brush, met by Thaxton at the top of the three-point circle. Outside left to Brown, left baseline to Berg. Berg with a basketball at the top for Waitert on the right wing. Wide open Wolliver, 12-footer is off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded there by Mortensen. She fell down, but she gets it over to Brown, back out to Wolliver, now to Brown. Straight away Wolliver, left wing to Brown. We played a minute and a half, neither team has scored. Berg at the free throw line, dribbles to her right, and then got tied up. That's going to be a possession arrow going in the direction of Frontier Academy. And that's where you didn't have the proper spacing there. There must have been some confusion on offense.
I think she was waiting for Emma to cut on the low block.
In the backcourt, Thaxton with the basketball. As the Beat Diggers apply the pressure. Front court pass taken by Rose. Rose on the high left, met by Wailert. Back out towards Thaxton. Thaxton on the high right. Bounce pass in the right corner, taken by Lyman. Lyman, free throw line, down low. Here is Wagner, left corner Rose. She'll put up a three, and that's off the back of the rim. And Melissa Waitert grabs the rebound, and she, I believe, was fouled and not tied up, and that's going to be a foul on Frontier Academy's Alexa Rose. Frontier Academy will not pressure. The Beat Diggers will take it up court without any harm here. As the Wolverines are sagging, we played 2 minutes. Neither team has scored. Brown with the basketball, back out to Wolliver. Wolliver against Thaxton, picks up the dribble on the outside right to Brown. Brown stepping on that three-point line. Bounce pass to Waitert in the lane to Wolliver. Wolliver throws it left baseline. It looked like it was tipped out of bounds, intended for a Kristen Berg, knocked away by Madison Zenk. And the Beat Diggers retain possession. Brown to throw it in. Brown to the right of the basket. Lobs it to Mortensen. Mortensen right at the free throw line. Right corner for Berg. Berg with a basketball over to Wolliver. Straight away, Brown. Three in the air. And that is off the bottom of the rim. And Jordan Wagner has the rebound. And Kristen Berg commits a foul. Wow.
Well, Jordan Wagner,
it's a broken record.
Yep, Jordan Wagner had position, and she did a good job of boxing Kristen out.
But there's no reason to foul. No reason. With the basketball, Thaxton now to Zenk. Zenk across the timeline on the outside left to Rose. Rose back out to Thaxton. Straight away to Wagner. Wagner back out to Thaxton. We played 2.5 minutes, and neither team is on the scoreboard yet. Lyman on the outside right over to Zenk. Lobs it down low, tipped away by Berg, picked up by Zenk. Back out to Lyman, right corner, lobs it to Wagner off her left hand out of bounds. And that is turnover number 1 for Frontier Academy. Boy, you can tell neither team is in a rhythm right now.
Not at all.
It is ugly basketball, and we've almost played 3 minutes. Brown at the top on the high right to Waitert. Once a team scores, and then it went through Berg's hands, but she chases it down in the corner. Baseball pass at the top. Mortensen inside the three-point line. Shot is short, and the rebound on one hop to Thaxton. Frontier Academy the other way. Thaxton at the top with the basketball. In the left corner for Rose. She'll take a long three. Yes! Alexa Rose scores the first points of the game with 4:52 to go. Frontier Academy 3-brush nothing. On the right elbow. Mariah Brown to Waitert. Back to Brown, out to Waitert. Fakes a three. Right of the lane to Wolliver. Wolliver bounce pass to Brown. Over to Wolliver. Right of the free throw line. Up top. Waitert. Shot is up and off to the right. And Jordan Wagner has the rebound, and she's fouled by Mariah Brown. That's the third foul the Beat Diggers have committed in the backcourt. And to throw it in will be Jordan Wagner. Beat Diggers applying pressure. Looking, still looking. It's a Thaxton pressured by Brown. Thaxton with a basketball. Baseball pass front court. Nice interception there by Kristen Berg. Beat Diggers come the other way. Berg to Brown. She read that beautifully like a defensive back. Brown looking. Bounce pass on the outside right to Waitert. Waitert right corner to Berg. Down low inside, a forced pass, but a foul. And the foul was committed by Alexa Rose. Nope, they're going to say Wagner instead. Third team foul for Frontier Academy. Berg puts up a 15-footer off the inbounds pass. It got nothing but air, but the ball is knocked out of bounds. Off of
Shelby Wolliver.
Yeah, but Ron Wills was pointing the other way. Yeah, they definitely pointed the other way, so it's Frontier Academy basketball, though, even though he was pointing in the wrong direction. Thaxton pressured in the backcourt. Over to Wagner. They get it over to Zenk. Front court pass is taken over there by Lyman. Lyman has the ball stripped by Wolliver. She saves it in near that right corner. Back out to Thaxton. 3:55 to go in the opening quarter. Frontier Academy 3, Brush nothing. Thaxton at the top. Maintains the dribble. Left corner for Rose. Down low for Wagner. Nearly fouled by Mortensen. Then she was fouled. Unless the Berg got her from behind. This is a critical call. No, it's going to go against Mortensen. Her first, the team's fourth. And to throw it in will be Madison Zenk. Zenk looking in the left corner for Thaxton. Down low for Zenk. Baseline fade off the bottom of the net. Shelby Wolliver has the basketball for Brush. Wolliver into the front court. On the outside, left to Brown. Left baseline for Mortensen off the bounce. Back out to Brown. At the top, here's Wolliver. On the outside, left to Brown. Won't take that three. Bounce pass to Wolliver. Wolliver left to the lane on the left baseline. Picks it out to Brown. Now straight away to Berg. Fakes the three. Steps in or fakes the free throw. Line extended shot and sinks it from about 12 feet away for Kristen Berg. And the Beat Diggers score over 4.5 minutes into the game. It's 3-2 Frontier Academy. In the backcourt, Zenk stolen there by Waitert. 1-on-2, and then Waitert was fouled along the baseline by Madison Zenk. Third turnover for Frontier Academy. And for Zenk, that's going to be her first foul. 3-2 Wolverines. The Beat Diggers are looking to grab the lead for the first time in the game. And Brown to throw it in. Brown looking. Bounce pass to Wolliver. She banks and misses it. And the rebound is controlled by Jordan Wagner. Looking for the outlet. Wagner still looking. And we got a timeout call by Frontier Academy. They really had no choice. If not, it could have been a 5-second call there against the Wolverines. And the Beat Diggers trailing 3-2 with 2:58 to go in the opening quarter. Mr. D's Ace Farm and Home Center for all your farm and ranch supplies, including Purina feeds and everything. Stop by any of the Ace stores in Fort Morgan, Sterling, and 122 Custer Street in Brush. Well, the flow of the offense, either offense.
There is no flow, so it's kind of hard to see an offense. Although I have seen a better job this last possession of the Beat Diggers finding holes in their matchup zone that Frontier Academy is trying to play. They're trying to get a trap on the corners. We're doing a good job of flashing so that we have an open player, knowing that there's 2-on-1 happening.
Wagner to throw it in. Beat Diggers apply the pressure in the backcourt to Thaxton. Now to Wagner. Over to Zenk. Front court pass taken by Rose on the outside left. Rose with the basketball. Kicks it back out to Thaxton, who will set up the offense for the Wolverines. In the left corner, Rose wide open three. She'll take it. She'll throw up an air ball, and Shelby Wolliver has the basketball for the Beat Diggers. Her second board. Wolliver into the front court. Beat Diggers are looking for their first lead of the game. It's only 3-2 with about 2.5 to go here in the opening quarter from UNC in Greeley. Brown with a crossover dribble. Back out to Waitert at the top. Waitert picks up the dribble. Overhead pass to Berg. Left baseline shot is off the back of the rim. And the rebound on one hop to Alexa Rose. Rose will take it by herself, and then she lost it, but she got it right back, and then she's fouled by Brown. The Beat Diggers have committed 5 team fouls, and maybe one of them was a foul that they probably should have committed. Let's put it that way. A lot of careless fouls on the other end of the court. Whitney Mount checks in for Mariah Brown. 3/4 court, Zenk to throw it in. Zenk looking on the high right to Wagner. Wagner behind that three-point line, back out to Thaxton. With 2:08 to go in the opening quarter, Frontier Academy leads 3-2. Thaxton left of the lane, back out Lyman, long three, and he banks it in. She banked it in. Wow, for Kylie Lyman. Well, that was unintentional. 6-2. In the left corner, Mortensen with the basketball, back out to Wolliver. Lobs it cross court to Waitert to the right baseline. She's going to have to back it out straight away to Mount. On the left baseline for Morrison, she traveled. That is turnover number 3 for the Bead Diggers. I guess if you're going to score in this quarter, need a little luck. Because if Lyman intended to bank that in from the parking lot, then...
I didn't hear her call it.
Well, yeah, it looked like it was going to be way off. Lyman in the backcourt and has the ball nearly stripped away and is taken away by Mortensen. The Bead Diggers in the front court. Left baseline to Wooliver. Dribbles left baseline. Cut off by Wagner. Then that bounce pass is tipped away, but taken by Wooliver. Straight away to Waitert. In the lane to Mortensen. Right corner for Mount. Now to Mortensen. Ball is intercepted by Krista Thaxton. Here's a 2-on-3. Thaxton all the way. Banks and misses, but a foul. And Krista Thaxton to the line with 1:24 to go in the opening quarter to shoot 2. Foul committed by Melissa Wailert. And Thaxton at the stripe. You want your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape, so make sure you take care of them. Purchase the best quality parts and accessories at great prices at your local Napa store. Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan, as the free throw is well off to the right. And Lauren Berg checks in for Emma Mortensen. Second free throw by Thaxton in the air, and that is in and out and in. 7-2, Frontier Academy. 1:20 remaining, first quarter. For third place in this Patriot League tournament. Waitert straight away, 3 in the air. Book it! Melissa Waitert scores. The Bead Diggers draw to within 2 at 7-5. Thaxton in the backcourt over to Wagner. Jump pass to Lyman. That was Jen's Into the front court now is Ali Leonig. In the right corner for Rose. Back out to Thaxton. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Bounce pass poked away by Berg, intended for Wagner. But there is a foul against the Bead Diggers, and that'll be the 7th team foul. And Lauren Berg commits that foul. So a 1-and-1. Well, I've got 7 up there. Yeah, they got to stop that. There you go. Unless they change the rules. So anyway, at the line is Jordan Wagner for the 1-and-1.
Well, my was for, I thought Wagner traveled before she got rid of the ball. She kind of drug that back foot.
The 5'10 center delivers and scores. Got glass and rim and it went down. Before your next mixer, feeder, truck purchase, compare the MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. MMI International, 842-5161. Frontier Academy leads by 3, and they still lead by 3. The free throw's off the back of the rim. Shelby Wooliver grabs her third rebound. With 51 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Wooliver straight away gets a pick from Waiter. Bounce pass, right baseline. Berg, 15-footer, back rim, and it goes around and in. Wow. Talk about a friendly bounce. Kristen Berg got it. She's got 4. The Bead Diggers are down by 1. Here's Lyman. Pass is intercepted right at midcourt. Over by Wooliver to Waiter. Down low for Lauren Berg. She banks, misses, and then Whitney Mount is fouled. But they're going to say it was on the floor. That'll be the 5th team foul. Alexa Rose commits her 2nd. Frontier Academy with their 5th turnover of the game already. Wild first quarter. Lots of fouls. Not too many points. We almost have as many fouls as points. We have 12 fouls and 15 points. Here's Berg banking and scoring right off the inbounds pass. That's Lauren Berg, and the Bead Diggers have their first lead, 9-8. Thaxton over to Wagner, still in the backcourt over to Thaxton. Front court pass is taken over there by Leonig. On the outside left, and nearly a travel there by Brianna Olson. Olson with the basketball in the left corner. 11 seconds to go over to Thaxton. Frontier Academy playing for the final shot of the opening quarter. On the outside right, Lyman back out to Thaxton. 4 seconds to go, down to 3. She's just holding the ball to 2. 1. Here's a long 3. Olson up and off the back of the rim. And the opening quarter is history here for the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley with the score. Frontier Academy trailing Brush as Brush leads 9-8 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Lady Bead Diggers lead Frontier Academy 9-8 in this 3rd place game in the Patriot League tournament from UNC. Whitney Mount throws it into Melissa Waiter. It's out there with Lauren Berg, Kristen Berg, and Tamara Schreiner. Waiter with the basketball at the free throw line for Lauren Berg. And then the ball nearly intercepted, picked up by Berg, down low to Mount, and then she had the shot blocked by Wagner. Wagner takes it away. Wagner with Thaxton, and now with the basketball is Lyman back out to Thaxton in the left corner. Also out there is Ali Leonig. who's got the ball at the free throw line. Back to Brianna Olson. That's the 5th member of the Frontier Academy Wolverines. And then the Lyman 3, and she nearly tried to bank another one. It's missed, and the foul is committed in the back court. Jen, lots and lots of whistles. John Beltran with Jen Goodall as Kristen Berg grabbed the rebound, and Jordan Wagner committed her 2nd foul. Maybe the B-Diggers are playing that type of strategy, trying to get Frontier Academy in foul trouble. But the way this is going, we could see lots of free throws here in the opening quarter as we have 13 fouls combined, and we've only played 8 minutes and 35 seconds of basketball.
Well, and on that possession, if they're going to collapse as soon as someone gets a rebound, then we need to make sure that we are chinning the ball and pivoting.
Wolliver with the basketball on the outside left to Schreiner. At the top for Wolliver. On the high right for Waiter with that overhead pass. Waiter down low for Wolliver. Turns, banks, misses. Rebound to Madison Zenk. So Zenk into the game after Wagner committed the 2nd foul. And that pass down low is over the right hand of Allie Leonig out of bounds. And Frontier Academy commits their 6th turnover. So the B-Diggers maintain a 9-8 lead nearly 1 minute into the 2nd quarter. Here comes Waitert for Brush. Waitert back out to Wolliver, back to Waitert. Waitert's in the high left, in the left corner for Schreiner. Schreiner kicks it back out to Waitert at the free throw line. Wolliver, 15-footer, is off the back of the rim. Berg grabs the rebound, banks, she misses, and then Wolliver banks and misses, and Brianna Olson grabs the rebound. So coming the other way of the Wolverines. Thaxton on the outside left for Lyman. Bounce pass to Thaxton, left baseline. Here is Lyman's long 3, and it's off the front of the rim, but a long rebound there to Brianna Olson. Olson, right baseline shot, is off the back of the rim. Lauren Berg grabs the rebound for the B-Diggers. 6:23 to go, 2nd quarter. Brush 9, Frontier Academy 8. Waiter's at the top of the high left for Wolliver. Wolliver bounce pass left baseline for Lauren Berg, down low for Kristen Berg, and she throws up a shot up and in, and I mean throws it up. That was ugly, but she scored anyway. I don't even know if that was a hook.
I don't know what that was, other than she had a couple of players hanging on her.
Yeah, but she's that strong. And then the Olsen shot is missed. Great defense there by Berg, and Melissa Waitert away with the basketball. 11-8 Brush. Wolliver on the outside right with the basketball. 5:50 to go, 2nd quarter. Over to Waitert. Down low towards Berg. Knocked out of bounds by Olsen. B-Diggers do retain possession. Northeast Colorado's locally owned Hometown Savings and Loan, Equitable Savings and Loan in Fort Morgan and Brush, with financial solutions for you. Schreiner to throw it in. Left baseline for Lauren Berg. Back out to Wolliver. Fakes the 3. There was a major travel, no call, then a foul. Was that not a travel? I mean,
that was a
she
travel.
took about 3 steps. I don't know how that was not called. But the foul was committed by Madison Zenk. That's her 2nd. And again, we root for the B-Diggers here, but I mean, when you see it, you got to.
Right.
That's just objective, and the Wolliver 3 throw is in. B-Diggers now with a 4-point lead. 2nd free throw upcoming for Wolliver. That's up, and that's good. All of a sudden, Brush is on a mini run here as they're up by 5, 13-8. Lyman in the front court. On the high left, back out to Thaxton. Thaxton with the basketball, gets a pick from Olsen, well behind that 3-point line, maintains her dribble, bounce past Leonig, left to the free throw line, back out to Lyman. Lyman holding the ball up high, dribble to her right, feeds it in the paint to Thaxton, she's double teamed, bounce pass to Olsen. On the high left, dribbling left baseline is Lyman, she's double teamed, and then had the ball tipped away and intercepted by Shelby Wolliver. The B-Diggers looking to build on a 5-point advantage. Wolliver in the front court, maintains the dribble. On the high left to Schreiner, dribbles left baseline, and she's fouled by Brianna Olson. That'll be a 1-1, 8th team foul against Frontier Academy, and Schreiner to the stripe. You can do that all first half long with 5:05 to go. Try to get them into a double bonus, and the Schreiner free throw is perfect. Well, that was a pretty release, nice and easy. And the B-Diggers now on a 7-0 run, lead 14-8. 2nd free throw in the air, and that is around and good. Rush 15, Frontier Academy 8. With just over 5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter in this 3rd-place game of the Patriot League tournament. Leonig with a basketball, and then that jump pass tipped away, but taken by Lyman over to Thaxton. Thaxton left of the lane towards that left baseline. Cut off by Waiter. Then the ball intercepted by Wolliver. She tried to kick it back out to Kylie Lyman. That's 8 turnovers for Frontier Academy. The Beat Diggers with only 4. Waiter left of the lane, in the lane, around and no good off the miss, and the rebound and put back, and a foul as Lauren Berg goes to the line. And that foul was committed by Krista Thaxton, and Frontier Academy's in severe foul trouble. And what a difference not having Jordan Wagner in there as the free throws off the back of the rim. You don't have her in there, and the Beat Diggers are taking advantage down low.
Well, they've got a height advantage without her in there, not to mention space awareness.
Second free throw is in.
They've spaced themselves, blocked a high post much better.
And this game was actually 8-5 at one point, so it's now an 11-0 run. 11-0 run for the Beat Diggers. Here is Thaxton into the front court. Left corner, Lyman, long three is off the back of the rim, and Schreiner grabs the rebound, boxing out very nicely. There's the outlet to Waitert. 4:23 to go, second quarter. Brush 16, Frontier Academy 8. With the basketball is Berg dribbling to her right, back out to Waitert. Straight away, three in the air is around and no good. Rebound to Wooliver, banks and scores. Shelby Wooliver with position. She's sneaky with those rebounds at Frontier Academy. Well, remember the first game of the year?
Yep.
She had 16 points and 13 rebounds in a victory over Wiggins.
She's a stick figure out there compared to some of those girls, so she doesn't look like she should be able to fly in there and jump that high, but she does.
Well, look at the play that she made. Was it, I believe, it was against Platte Valley off a Berg missed free throw. She tipped it twice to herself.
Yep.
Banked, scored, and was fouled, and then converted the three-point play. And there's very few guards that we've seen over the years that are capable of that, especially with that type of physique. She
just kind of has the knack for being around the rim and being around the ball and times her jumps really well to go up.
The Beat Diggers are on a 13-0 run, leading 18-8 with 4:07 to go. In the second quarter, I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. Earlier today, the fifth-place games were played from UNC. It was the Estes Park girls becoming the fifth team to qualify for the 32-team 3A state tournament. Of course, out of the Patriot League, 35-33 over Valley. And then before this game, the Sterling boys defeated Estes Park in overtime, 53-46. Second game or doubleheader will be played at 8:30. That's the scheduled start. And that more than likely is going to be pushed back because of the overtime game and even this first half, which is methodical to say the least. The Beat Diggers applying the press. And Madison Zenk to throw it in. Bounce pass to Thaxton. Now to Leonig, still in the back court. Into the front court at the top. Lobs it left corner for Lyman. Lyman back out to Thaxton. Straight away, here's Olsen. Now to Thaxton. Left to the free throw line. Zenk in the lane. Back out to Olsen. Bounce pass to Thaxton. She dribbles. Kicks it back out to Olsen. And Olsen double dribbled. Frontier Academy's in one of those lulls that they just need a bucket because the Beat Diggers, and they had the opportunity in Greeley 3 weeks ago to blow them out, and they let Frontier Academy back in the game. Here's Wooliver at the free throw line. Left baseline, Schreiner. The rainbow is up and off the back of the rim, and Leonig has the rebound for Frontier Academy. There's the outlet to Thaxton. Rush is playing very well defensively in this quarter. Pass down low to Thaxton, back out to Leonig, and she will dribble towards the top of the three-point circle. Over to Thaxton. 3:22 to go in the second quarter, and Frontier Academy has not scored in the quarter. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Waitert, and the Wolverines retain possession. First points of the game were over 4.5 minutes in. Now to throw it in is Zenk. Zenk looking, left corner for Thaxton against Berg, and then the ball was dribbled off her foot out of bounds. Frontier Academy has committed 10 turnovers. The Beat Diggers have none in this quarter, and 4 in the opening 12 minutes and 43 seconds of this game.
Well, that inbounds play didn't look like it was run the way that they expected it to. They were looking at each other like, aren't you supposed to go there? So I think the communication is off a little bit for Frontier Academy right now.
Julia Fiedler checks in for Madison Zenk. Waitert, Wooliver, Berg, and Schreiner for Brush. Wooliver dribbles to her left. Bounce pass in the left corner for Schreiner. Looking down low, back out to Waitert. Lobs it, free throw line extended. Berg turns, shoots, misses. Kristen misses. Rebound, Lauren Berg has the ball blocked out of there. And then Jordan Wagner has the rebound. And she fell down, but she got the ball to Olsen. Nice job there by Wagner, avoiding the travel. With the basketball is Olsen, and the shot is blocked, but a foul. And if it's Kristen Berg, that's going to be her second. And Frontier Academy has an opportunity to score. I'm not sure if that was... Well, let's see what the call is.
Yeah, they don't know either.
Yeah, he put up like a number 1. Oh, yeah, that's confusing. I thought it was on Kristen Berg, but they put up a 1, not a 5. There you go. He put up 1-0, yeah.
They're like,
so
there's
they
no
clarified that, yeah. That makes more sense. Now Brianna Olsen, well, I guess he got confused with who was shooting, which is 1-0.
Yeah.
The Olsen free throws in the air, and that's in and out. So the Beatdiggers still with that 13-0 run. However, second free throw is coming up. Kristen Berg is out, more than likely for the remainder of the opening half. And Emma Mortensen is into the game. Olsen's second free throw is in the air, and that is off to the left, way off to the left. Emma Mortensen with her third rebound. There's the outlet to Wailert. Wailert on the right baseline, penetrating all the way, scooping it up as Wolliver. She's fouled, and that was a strong move to the basket by Shelby Wolliver. And the foul was committed over there by Julia Fiedler.
And that was a good look by Melissa to catch Frontier Academy sleeping a little bit on defense, trying to get an easy layup.
Wolliver to shoot 2. First free throw is up and perfect. Brush is 2 minutes and 44 seconds away from pitching a shutout. Here in this quarter, they lead by 11. It's a 14-0 run. And the second free throw rattles in. Wolliver leads the Beatdiggers with 6 along with Kristen Berg. 20-8 Brush. Wagner lobs it backcourt to Lyman, back to Wagner. Wagner still in the backcourt to Olsen. Olsen across the timeline. Lobs it towards Wagner. In the left corner, here's Rose. Long three is up and no good. The rebound to Lyman. She puts it up and she misses. And then Lauren Berg is tied up with Alexa Rose. Possession arrow, Frontier Academy. This Frontier Academy team knocked off Strasburg, a 2 seed. And they're really struggling in this quarter. Bounce pass left corner for Olsen. Down low for Wagner. Body up on Mortensen. And then had the ball stripped away very nicely. Then there's a tie-up, and that'll be Beatdigger basketball. And Wagner's clearly frustrated. That's because the Beatdiggers are playing her extremely well.
They are, well, and that's what happens when you have a good game. They're going to be, you have a target on your back after that.
20-8 Beatdiggers approaching the 2-minute mark. Wolliver on the outside left to Schreiner. Schreiner guarded by Lyman. Bounce pass at the top for Berg, nearly knocked away. She gets it back. Berg holding the basketball, looking down low. Berg bounce pass towards the free throw line, poked away, intercepted by Fiedler. First turnover by the Beatdiggers in this quarter. Olsen, left corner for Rose. Back out to Olsen. Olsen, left corner, Rose, 3, good. They finally scored with 1:44 to go in this quarter. That stops the 15-0 Brush run. Beatdiggers 20, Wolverines 11. 1:34 to go. Waiter to the outside right, lobs it for Mortensen at the free throw line. Mortensen got to back it out to Waitert. Waitert pulls up from 15. That's going to be well short. She gets the rebound, and her follow is going to be short. And then Jordan Wagner has the rebound. There's the long baseball pass to Rose. Rose all the way, banks it up, and she misses. Emma Mortensen grabs the rebound for the Beatdiggers. Looking for the outlet, still looking for the outlet. Bounce pass is nearly intercepted. Beatdiggers have got a 5-on-4. Waiter, bounce pass to Schreiner. Right baseline floater is an air ball. And Kristen Berg, check that. Lauren Berg, was she tied up or fouled by Fiedler? She was fouled by Fiedler. And this will be 2 free throws. Fiedler commits her second. So Lauren Berg, who's got 5 rebounds already, to shoot 2. With 1:03 to go before the break. Brush 20, Frontier Academy 11. Alexa Rose has 2 3-pointers. In fact, Frontier Academy has no 2-pointers in the first half. What's confusing, Jen?
Well, usually when there's 2 shots, they don't allow a sub of Cali Bills to come into the game until after the first free throw has been shot.
Even with 2?
Even with 2.
Okay, well.
Because it's not a live ball after the first one anyway.
So now she should have come in after Lauren Berg made the first.
Sorry,
No, that's fine. I love when you're pondering. Second free throw is back rim, no. And then Cali Bills went over the back. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 situation, 19th foul. Let's see what Frontier Academy puts on the line. With the Beatdiggers up by 10, 21-11, it'll be Julia Fiedler, who's got a couple of fouls here in the second quarter. B&B Appliance carries a full line of in-stock and ready-to-be delivered Whirlpool appliances. And the free throw is up and off to the left. Wagner grabs the rebound, though. Time for you to recycle the old and get in with the new appliances. That is B&B Appliance. Olsen misses. Fiedler grabs the rebound. She's tied up. Possession arrow. Frontier Academy. So B&B Appliances, another fine sponsor of Beat Digger Sports. To throw it in will be Rose in the left corner for Olsen. Back out to Lyman to her right. Olsen wide open, right wing three is off the front of the rim. And the high rebound grabbed by Lauren Berg, fouled by Brianna Olsen from behind. And Frontier Academy's making some of those mistakes that they can't make because they're down by 10 and committing fouls when you have no shot of grabbing a rebound. Lauren Berg to shoot two. She will be at 6 free throws in the second quarter alone. And this free throw's up and in and out. Berg is 2 out of 5 for the line. Madison Zenk replaces Brianna Olsen. Stop, shop, and save at the Brush Grocery Carts. For grocery needs and snacks, Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison Street in Brush. Second free throw is good. Ball knocked out of bounds on the ensuing inbounds pass. 22-11 Beat Diggers, 47.8 seconds to go. Wagner into Lyman. Lyman gets a pick of the backcourt, maintains the dribble. And then the pass tipped away by Lauren Berg to Waiter to Wooliver, banks and misses. And the ball is loose on the floor. It's out of bounds, and it is off of Frontier Academy. Beat Digger basketball, Bills to trigger it in. Bills looking, still looking. And the bounce pass is tipped away out of bounds. It is off of Fiedler. Beat Diggers retain possession. This is one of the longer first halves.
It is.
Bills to throw it in for the corner. Bounce pass towards Waiter. Waiter dribbles by a defender. And then we've got a whistle. And we've got another foul. And Lauren Solano, the Frontier Academy coach, does not like that. But the foul is on Alexa Rose. That is her third, and she's their premier three-point threat.
Well, and I think they wanted to travel for Melissa, but she was shoved in the back, so.
Waiter to shoot two. And the free throw is around and no good. That was the 13th free throw taken by Brush in the quarter. Second free throw coming up. Waitert scores. 1 out of 2 for Waiter. 23-11 Beat Diggers. 29 seconds to go in this long opening half. Lyman in the backcourt, guarded by Waitert. In the front court to Zenk. Zenk left of the free throw line, left of the lane, puts up a shot blocked by Mortensen. Mortensen grabs the basketball, and then a tie-up, and that'll be Brush ball. She was tied up by Lyman. And here comes Ali Leonig into the game for Frontier Academy, replacing Madison Zenk. Melissa Waiter to trigger it in with 18.2 seconds to go and Brush up by a dozen. More than likely, they'll take the final shot of the opening half. Wooliver against Lyman. Bounce pass to Waiter. 10 seconds to go. Waiter left baseline for Mortensen. Inside for Wooliver all the way, and she misses as she's fouled. Did that foul surprise you? Another foul?
No. Not in this game.
Right, not in this quarter. Kylie Lyman. You know what would be the biggest surprise?
If we could go 6.3 seconds without a foul?
That would be, as the free throw is in and out. My answer would be if nobody fouls out of this game.
Oh, okay. You were going the whole game. Okay.
Whole game, yeah. Second free throw is in. Yeah, that's true. I was very long-termish. In the backcourt, Lyman, 5 seconds to go over to Wagner, still in the backcourt with 3. Over to Leonig, and Leonig holds the ball and then throws it into the Beat Digger bench as time expires. We are at the break. The Beat Diggers with an outstanding second quarter. With the score, Brush 24, Frontier Academy 11. We'll take a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at University of Northern Colorado in Greeley. The Beat Diggers lead 24-11 going into the third quarter in this third-place Patriot League tournament game. After Brush outscored Frontier Academy 15-3 in the second quarter. Frontier Academy did not score until there were less than 2 minutes to go in that quarter, as the Bead Diggers took advantage, too, with 16 free throw attempts. But they had a big lead against Frontier Academy 3 weeks ago and lost that game in Greeley 52-50, so the Bead Diggers cannot necessarily assume that this game is over, even though they've got a double-digit lead. Emma Mortensen, Kristen Berg, Shelby Wooliver, Mariah Brown, and Melissa Wailert for Brush. Taylor Knudsen into the game for the first time, starting the second half for Frontier Academy. Julia Fiedler, Kylie Lyman, Jordan Wagner, and Alexa Rose. And it will be Frontier Academy basketball to begin the third. And to throw it in for Frontier Academy is Julia Fiedler. And the three by Rose is good. Well, that was quick. About 5 seconds in, Rose in the right corner drills the three. It's now a 10-point game, 24-14. Berg in the right corner takes a shot that's well short, and Rose tips the ball out of bounds. Should stay with the Bead Diggers. Ooh. It's going to Frontier Academy. I thought Rose clearly tipped that ball, but Bead Diggers are not arguing. And to throw it in is Fiedler. And check, that's Morgan Krause. I had the wrong player. Krause into the game. At the top is Wagner with the basketball. Wagner, 16-footer straight away, is off to the right. Shelby Wooliver with a rebound, her sixth for the Bead Diggers. Wooliver into the front court, bounce pass to Brown. Brown on the outside left. At the free throw line for Berg, double team. Dribbles in the right corner towards Brown. She threw it away. Yeah, that's not a baseball pass that you want to throw in the front court. Bead Diggers turn it over for a sixth time. Wagner in the backcourt, over to Krause, back to Wagner. And then Wagner was fouled by Brown. That's her third foul. It's been a struggle here for Mariah Brown. She was in foul trouble in the opening half and has committed her third foul. Has not scored so far in the game. Wagner to throw it in. In the backcourt to Krause, bounce pass to Wagner. Wagner, baseball pass, intercepted nicely by Kristen Berg. Berg in the front court at the top for Mortensen, stripped from behind, but Wailert picks it up. In the left corner, Wooliver. Back out to Wailert. Lobs it down low. Mortensen turns, shoots, misses. Mortensen again puts it up, and that's short. And then the ball's rebounded by Wagner, and we got a tie in the back court. That'll be Bead Digger basketball. Nice job. The Bead Diggers did not give up there. Jordan Wagner has grabbed 9 of the 17 rebounds for Frontier Academy. Brown to throw it in. Left baseline, Berg shot it up and in. Kristen Berg, a little 13-footer. Nice shot by Berg. The assist goes to Mariah Brown. Berg with 8. Bead Diggers up by 12, 26-14. 6:37 to go in the third. Rose straight away for Lyman. Lyman dribbles to her left against Brown. Now here's Wagner, right corner, Rose, another three. Good! Holy Mahungus, Alexa Rose has 4 triples in the game. She's got 12. The Bead Digger lead is down to 9. 26-17, 6:18 to go, third quarter. Brown on the outside right, dribbles right baseline, picks up the dribble. Still looking, spinning. Bounce pass to Berg, throws it off the side of the backboard, gets it back. Cross-court bounce pass goes right by Shelby Wooliver out of bounds, and the Bead Diggers turn it over for a second time in the quarter. And we played less than 2 minutes. Yeah, that was just a force there by Kristen Berg.
Well, she got bodied up by Jordan Wagner, so she thought maybe there was going to be a foul, I think.
Wagner with the basketball. Baseball pass. Left corner for Rose. Wide open shot is good. She nails another three. And the Bead Diggers, for some reason, are leaving her all alone. It was a 13-point lead at the break. It's down to 6. 26-20. Wailert baseline shot. Air ball. With the basketball is Morgan Krause. This Frontier Academy team has come out playing completely different. Here's Lyman's shot off the glass. No good. From about 15 feet away, Mariah Brown has the rebound for the Bead Diggers. 5:26 to go, third quarter. Brush 26, Frontier Academy 20. Here's Brown in the lane, trap, double team. Tries to kick it back out. It's intercepted by Alexa Rose. And the Bead Diggers are turning it over now like they did in the first quarter. Nearly a walk by Wagner. Pulls up, shot blocked by Berg, but a foul. Kristen Berg commits her third. Wagner to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, you never know with this game.
Well, and you could see the frustration happening on their faces. This is like deja vu. The same thing happened, I believe, in the first time these two met.
Yeah, that's what I talked about at the break. And the Wagner free throw is in the air, and that is perfect. Maddie Kerr into the game for Mariah Brown. Frontier Academy's got 10 points in the first 2 minutes and 49 seconds of the third.
Yeah, the Beat Diggers just need to communicate where everybody is.
Second free throw is up, and that's perfect. It's only a 4-point game, 26-22. The first two games here were very competitive. One went to overtime, the other decided by 2 points. Kerr in the left corner for Mortensen. Lobs it near the top for Berg. Berg in the lane, pulls up from 13 off the back of the rim. Wailert banks, and she misses, but she's fouled, although it was halfway down. Wailert to the line. Looked like Julia Fiedler committed her third foul. Wailert to shoot a deuce. And the free throw is up, and that is in off the lip of the rim. Wailert now with 5. The Beat Digger lead is 5, 27-22. Hometown service in a Higher Plain. High Plains Bank and Wiggins at 502 Central Avenue. Second free throw is good. And the Beat Diggers do take a timeout. It is brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, Home Auto Life and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555. Give Greg Mullen a call at State Farm Insurance with the Beat Diggers up 28-22. And you know what? I think those 3-pointers have now awoken the Beat Diggers, because they left Alexa Rose wide open 3 times, and she went 3 for 3. She went from having 6 points at the break to 15 points in the game, and she only needed about a minute and a half to do that.
Well, and I think that Coach Creech is probably going to change the defense to man-to-man for a little bit. It seems like the Beat Diggers are able to contain those 3-pointers from happening when they're in a man-to-man defense versus in the zone. It just seems like the communication is a little better. The only thing that I think they're going to have to be careful with is the last time they went man-to-man with Frontier Academy switched on all picks. So they're going to have to, it's going to be one of those things where they backdoored them and they were able to flare out. So we have to be very, very careful where the communication is on man-to-man. So they set some good picks.
The third place game on the boys' side, scheduled for 5:30, more than likely is going to start closer to 6 now. And that'll be Fort Lupton against Frontier Academy. Jordan Wagner to throw it in. We still have 4:57 to go in the third quarter of this game. Lady Beat Diggers up 22. Wagner with backcourt pressure being applied. Throws it in the backcourt over to Rosen. Krista Thaxton has not played in the second half. She played a lot in that first half. The Beat Diggers commit a foul in the front court. Shelby Woolever with her second. Rush now with 3 team fouls. They got to watch out. Frontier Academy's committed 1 in the opening 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Kraus against Kerr. Bounce pass on the outside right to Fiedler. Lobs it down low for Wagner. Bounce pass for Kraus in the right corner. She's trapped, and that bounce pass is intercepted by Kristen Berg. Turnover number 15. Committed by Frontier Academy. The Beat Diggers have 8, but 3 in this quarter already. Woolever, wide open right corner, 3 as well, short. And Morgan Kraus has the rebound for the Wolverines. Kraus trapped by Kerr in the backcourt, maintains the dribble. Bounce pass to Wagner. Now across the timeline to Kylie Lyman. Lyman on the outside left with the basketball against Waitert. Kicks it back out to Kraus. Kraus dribbles to her right, gets a pick over there from Rose. Right to the free throw line, picks up the dribble. Looking, still looking. Bounce pass inside, foul by Berg from behind, trying to deny Fiedler of the basketball. And Kristen Berg will now go to the bench in favor of Lauren Berg because she has committed her 4th foul. And it's the 4th team foul. And to throw it in will be Alexa Rose. Rose pressured by Woolever. Bounce pass right corner. Over to Kraus, back out to Lyman. And then intended for Wagner at the free throw line. She was not looking, and the ball went out of bounds. 16 turnovers for Frontier Academy.
And the Beat Diggers did switch to a man-to-man, which I think suits better.
Waitert comes the other way for Brush at the top of the 3-point circle, left of the lane. Here's Berg, left baseline shot. Lauren misses, gets the rebound, puts it back up, and she misses again. And Jordan Wagner grabs her 10th rebound. Then we got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. Well, this is a very, very physical game, and that foul was committed by Maddie Kerr. Jen, one of your favorite adjectives to describe basketball is choppy.
It is very choppy right now. There is not much flow to either team.
Here's Wagner in the backcourt, still looking. They got to get it across the timeline. Gets it to Krause. They've got a second to get it. There's no way. That's a 10-second call right there.
Good job, Beat Diggers.
Yeah, they forced that turnover big time. Number 17 for Frontier Academy. They were nowhere close to getting it across midcourt. 3/4 court. Waiter to throw it in. Over to Kerr. Yeah, that's why you got to pass that ball. Dribbling is not going to get the job done. Wolliver on the high right, dribbles towards the top of the three-point circle. Back out to Kerr behind that three-point line, and she traveled.
Well, and Emma, I just saw Emma made a great flash right to the middle of the lane to expose the Frontier Academy zone a little bit. They got to make sure that they see that pass.
Frontier Academy has as many points in this quarter as they did in the first half. Wolliver with a steal. Banks misses, fouled. Alexa Rose commits her 4th foul. And that is huge for Frontier Academy because she's got 15 of the 22 points. And that might have been the biggest play of the game right there. Frontier Academy had any chance of coming back because now their premier scorer in this game is going to be replaced by Ali Leonig, and the free throw by Wolliver is up and in. She's got 8. And there's the substitution. Accidents or illness can strike at any time, day or night, when they do. Every second counts. Colorado Plains Medical Center is a level 3 trauma center. They can handle any type of emergency. Colorado Plains Medical Center, where expertise matters. Second free throw is in. Wolliver with 9. Beat Diggers up 30-22. 3:25 remaining in the third. Krause across the timeline. Gets a pick from Kylie Lyman. Maintains the dribble towards the right baseline. Then puts up a shot well short. That was just Krause against the Beat Diggers, but Wagner gets the rebound. She banks it in. Wagner is tough, especially without Kristen Berg in there. She's got 5 points and 11 rebounds, 30-24. Waiter with the basketball, straight away to Wolliver. 3 in the air. Yes! Shelby Wolliver has 12 points in the game, 5 in the quarter. Brush now leads by 9, 33-24. Wagner in the backcourt, trapped by Mortensen. Wagner with the basketball, tries to dribble by 2. Loses the ball, picked up by Mortensen. Mortensen to Kerr to Wolliver. Layup up and in for Wolliver, who now has 7 in the quarter, 14 in the game. Turnover number 18 for Frontier Academy. Ball knocked out of bounds by Wolliver off the inbounds. Beat Digger basketball, and all of a sudden, that 4-point lead is up to 11 for Brush, 35-24 with 2:38 to go in the third. Leonig throws it backcourt for Krause. Looked like she traveled, no whistle. And then the bounce pass front court for Lyman. Lobs it down low, and that was not close. It was intended for Julia Fiedler. She throws it away. Turnover number 19 for the Wolverines. Beat Digger basketball up by 11 with just over 2.5 to go. Oh, no, they're going to say it was tipped. My bad. I didn't see it. Did you see that, Jen?
No, I did not.
Wow. I mean, it wasn't close to a tip from my vantage point, but... And we're right here next to the ball. Thaxton into the game. She's got the basketball at the top. Back out to Lyman. Lyman puts up a long 3, and she misses it. Got the bottom of the backboard. Waiter has the basketball for the B-Diggers. Her 5th rebound. Waiter to Mortensen. She traveled. Yep. The officials were looking at each other because there was contact, but the travel occurred prior to the contact. It'll be Wolverine basketball. Backcourt bounce pass to Thaxton. Thaxton maintains the dribble, and she breaks the press very easily. Nice job by the guard for Frontier Academy. Left corner for Lyman. Lyman on the outside left. Over to Leonig. Bounce pass to Thaxton. 5-on-4 as Wolliver went for the steal. Now the Lyman 3 is up and off the back of the rim. And Lauren Berg grabs the rebound for the B-Diggers. Berg now with 7 rebounds. There's the outlet to Kerr. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Brush by 11. Waiter right baseline. Down low. Berg turns, shoots, scores. Off the glass. Lauren Berg wide open. Nice feed over there. And Berg now with 7. Brush leads by a baker's dozen. 37-24. Minute 39 remaining third quarter. As the B-Diggers have put together now an 11-2 run. Leonig with the basketball. Free throw line extended. Is going to back it out over to Thaxton. Thaxton on the outside right in the right corner. Krause puts up a shot off the back of the rim. And then over the back went Kylie Lyman. 13 foul for Frontier Academy. And for Lyman, her 2nd personal. Well, we have 2 players with 4 fouls in this game. Kristen Berg for Brush. Alexa Rose for Frontier Academy. Madison Zenk will check in for the Wolverines. And Cammie Sweeney for Brush. And Waiter to throw it in. With Brush up 37-24. Kerr for the Bead Diggers. Back out to Waiter to the high left. Over to Sweeney. Bounce pass to Berg, left baseline. Berg inside to Mortensen, through her hands, picked up by Kerr. Puts up a 12-footer. Off to the left. Berg banks, misses. Mortensen goes for the ball, and then Wagner grabs the rebound. Wagner with her 12th rebound. And do we have a Bead Digger foul in the backcourt? We do on Kerr. Wow. That is the team's 6th. And Kerr commits her 2nd personal. Frontier Academy with 3 fouls as a team.
And Coach Creech is telling the Beat Diggers to start at half court, play defense there.
Thaxton with the basketball at the top. And the 3 is up. We were blocked off. It's missed over there by Kraus. Ball is out of bounds off that long deflection off the back of the rim. Beat Digger basketball. With 47.2 seconds remaining. Brush led by 13 at halftime. It was down to 4. It's back up to 13. Maddie Kerr with a crossover dribble at the top. Lost the basketball, got it back on the high right to Waitert. Near that right corner for Mortensen. Lobs it right baseline. Berg turns, shoots. Blocked by Madison Zink and picked up by Berg, and she scores off the deflection by Lauren Berg. Better to be lucky than good sometimes, and the Bead Diggers now lead by 15. The long shot is missed over there by Lyman, and Emma Mortensen has the rebound. Emma Mortensen looking for the outlet, finds Melissa Waitert. Mortensen with 7 rebounds. 15 seconds to go. Left baseline, Lauren Berg. Up and no good. Rebound, Cammie Sweeney banks and scores. And now the Bead Diggers are really opening things up. 41-24, 6 seconds to go. Lyman with a right wing 3. She misses. Melissa Waitert with a basketball. And Waitert is going to throw it up from midcourt. And it's an air ball. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Brush goes on a 15-2 run to close out the quarter. Brush 41, Frontier Academy 24 in this 3rd place game in the Patriot League Tournament on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall back from the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley, where the Brush Lady Bead Diggers lead Frontier Academy 41-24 going into the 4th. It looks secure now, especially with Alexa Rose on the bench with 4 fouls, and she has 15 of Frontier Academy's 24 points. Frontier Academy basketball. Thaxton bounce pass to Kylie Lyman. Out there with Madison Zenk, Jordan Wagner, and Morgan Kraus. In the left corner, Thaxton bounces it back out to Wagner. Over to Lyman, straight away for Kraus. She puts up a long 3, and that's off the front of the rim. And the ball is volleyballed around into the hands of Wagner. She turns, banks, misses, and the rebound to Lauren Berg of Brush. That's her 10th rebound. Wagner, by the way, with 13 rebounds. And Mortensen misses. Mortensen gets it back, and she's fouled by Zenk. Emma Mortensen has 8 rebounds and has not scored this afternoon, but will have a chance right now as Zenk commits her 3rd foul.
Well, and good job by both Cammie Sweeney and Emma Mortensen getting down the floor for that pass.
And the free throw is up and perfect. That hit nothing but string for Emma Mortensen. The Bead Diggers have their biggest lead. It's 4-4. Second free throw is in the air, and that is short. Sweeney with a rebound. Nope, she couldn't get it. It was in her hands, but Krista Thaxton is able to grab the deflection. Into the front court on the outside right is Kraus. Kraus had the pass intercepted by Berg as she tried to throw it over the defense. Turnover number 19 for Frontier Academy. Waitert at the top, in the lane. Her floater's up and good, but check that, on the floor. So the foul was committed prior to the shot. Morgan Kraus commits her first. It'll be a 1-and-1 situation, 17th foul. And Melissa Waitert to shoot the free throw and maybe a second. That should have been the 7th. There were 6 before. Well, I guess that's the 6th there.
I think that's the Beat Digger side, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. That was the 15th foul.
Yep.
My bad. Yep, thank you for the correction there. Beat Diggers turn it over off the inbounds pass. Yeah, so 5 for Frontier Academy, 6 for Brush. We got that straight. Ooh. Thaxton with the basketball, nearly stripped, picked up by Lyman. Lyman on the left baseline with the basketball. Jump pass is intercepted by Maddie Kerr, and Frontier Academy has not done a good job as Cammie Sweeney then traveled in the backcourt. 12 turnovers for Brush and 20 for the Wolverines. 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go, 4th quarter, and the Bead Diggers lead 42-24. Frontier Academy had a huge comeback as they were down 26-22, but since then the Bead Diggers have gone on a 16-2 run. And Zank to throw it into Thaxton. Thaxton at the top gets a pick from Rose as she's back into the game. Rose jump pass free throw line. Zenk back out to Thaxton, penetrates, puts it up on the right wing. No good. Air ball, in fact. And Emma Mortensen grabs the basketball, her 9th rebound, then she's tied up. Possession arrow, though, goes to the Beat Diggers.
Well, if I were to make an adjustment right now, I would make sure that if I were a guard, I would be able to get in a spot where the post can clear the ball quickly.
Waitert lobs to Brown. Brown into the front court with the basketball. Brown at the top. On the outside left to Wolliver. Wolliver gets a pick, dribbles left baseline all the way, scoops it up, and it was blocked out of bounds by Thaxton. And the Beat Diggers retain possession. And Brown to throw it in. Brown. Bounce pass on the high left to Wolliver. She'll back it out. Wolliver bounce pass to Waitert off her foot. She picks it up. Bounce pass to Brown. Left wing three is up and short. And the ball is rebounded by Wolliver, tied up by Wagner.
Nope, it's a foul.
Yeah, it is on Wagner, right. She got her across. That will be the 16th foul. Again, Shelby operating very well down low. Wagner with her third. Wolliver with 7 rebounds to go along with her 14 points. 7 of those in the third quarter. Zenk to throw it. Nope. Yeah, why was she throwing it in? It was a foul, not a tie-up. Brown to throw it in for Brush. Oh, did somebody lose a contact? Well, let's see. As Lauren Berg is about to check into the game.
Either that or it might be blood.
Yeah, Emma Mortensen is out. Well, they're not cleaning anything up unless there's an exposed wound. Yeah, the Beat Diggers will take a timeout, brought to you by Greg Mullen of State Farm Insurance. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555. 6:14 to go in the game. The Beat Diggers in firm control in this third place game.
Yeah, they're getting stuff out of the med kit, so it's got to be some kind of blood issue.
Rush leading by 19, 43-24. And they've been able to establish a nice run, even though they've had some foul issues, but so has Frontier Academy. And you can have your issues with the fouls, but if the opponent is fairly foul-free, that's when they take advantage of you. But in this game, Frontier Academy has committed 20 fouls, and the Beat Diggers with 15. So they've got the edge there. Frontier Academy also with more turnovers. The Beat Diggers with more rebounds. So they've established control of every single statistical category. And, of course, the most important one, they're leading by 18. Did they correct the score there? I thought it was at 43 a second ago, it is 42-24. That's the correct score. So they're up by 18. All right, Brown to throw it in. Brown in the left corner for Kristen Berg. Dribbles to her right, looking down low. Swings it to Waitert. Waitert to the free throw line. Lobs it inside, poked away by Krause. Ball is loose on the floor and picked up by Thaxton. Turnover number 13 for the Beat Diggers. Thaxton across the timeline, met by Brown. Thaxton maintains the dribble to her left, trying to set up this offense. Lobs at free throw line. Wagner back to Thaxton on the give and go. Deflected, taken by Krause. Bounce pass to Zenk. At the free throw line is Wagner. She traveled.
Kristen Bird did a really good job on defense there. She wanted to go to her right, and Kristen made her go to her left.
21 turnovers for Frontier Academy. Waiter's in the backcourt to Brown. Brown with a crossover dribble at the top, left of the lane, and then she's fouled by Thaxton. That will be the 17th foul. Now let's see how long this quarter takes, considering that both teams are now in the bonus. Brown has not scored in the game. The junior bends, shoots, and misses off the back of the rim. Morgan Krause with a rebound for Frontier Academy. Krause on the outside right with the basketball. Maintains the dribble, gets a pick, then had the ball stripped by Brown, and the Beat Diggers could not save it in. Well, we have no call. Oh, there we go. It's going to be Frontier Academy basketball. I think they were just trying to establish where the ball was going to be thrown in. It'll be near that corner, near the far corner in front of the Wolverines bench. Thaxton with the inbounds pass. Gets a pick from Rose, left of the lane. Spins it back out to Wagner. Wagner to her right, over to Krause. Krause maintains a dribble, right baseline, then floats it up there. That is a senseless shot. Mariah Brown grabs it. I don't know what she was doing there. There was no angle. Waitert, left baseline for Wolliver. Shot is up and in, and a foul underneath away from the shot. Waitert went to the floor. I think Krause committed the foul. Give Wolliver the 2. As the Bee Diggers now lead 44-24. So Krause with her second foul. 1-1 for Melissa Waitert. Waitert with 6 points in the game and make it 7. She sinks the free throw. Hard to believe this was a 26-22 game at one point. It's a 19-2 run with 5:07 to go. Second free throw's in the air, and that's perfect. Waitert is 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. She's got 9. Check it, 8. Bee Diggers lead by 22. 5 minutes to go. Wagner straight away, 3. Good. Jordan Wagner drills that one. Wagner now with 8. And that stops essentially a 20-2 run. Lauren Berg misses left baseline. Rebound to Wagner. Wagner now with 13 rebounds. And what do we have, Jen?
A foul in the backcourt.
Lauren Berg commits her second. Well, and the thing is, now when you're up by 19, just you miss, go back on defense already. There's no reason to fight for the basketball because all you're doing is stopping the clock and allowing the other team, obviously, to score.
With the clock stop.
Correct. Jordan Wagner to shoot the 1-1. That was the 17th foul against the Bee Diggers. And the free throw is up and in. Second free throw upcoming for Jordan Wagner. Emma Mortensen replaces Lauren Berg. Wagner bends, shoots, and misses. In and out. Kristen Berg with her third rebound. Had a big night last night with 21 points and 9 rebounds. Only 8 points and 3 rebounds in this game. Wolliver, middle of the lane. Bounce pass. Mortensen, right baseline shot. No good. And Mariah Brown went for the rebound, and she could not control it. Frontier Academy has the basketball. Bee Digger fans across the way, I think, wanted a call there, but you got an 18-point lead. There's the inbounds pass to Thaxton. Thaxton across the timeline on the outside right to Rose. She can't take the 3. Wolliver's on top of her. Backs up for the 3, partially blocked. And the ball is loose on the floor, and it's taken away by Shelby Wolliver. Here comes Brush the other way. Wolliver right of the lane and fouled by Rose. And Rose is fouled out, so you can forget it now for Frontier Academy. She fouls out with 15 points after nailing 5 3-pointers in the game, 3 of those in the third quarter when the Wolverines began their comeback. So here's Shelby Wolliver to the line. And Kylie Lyman checks in now for Frontier Academy. Wolliver free throw is in and out. Wagner grabs her 15th rebound for Frontier Academy. That's an unofficial total. Back out to Wagner. Oh, they called an over and back.
She had her feet straddling the line and then stepped over to jump stop. And
right, even if the ball...
Right. It's all 3 points. Got to be all 3 points.
So Bee Digger basketball, 46-28, 4:09 to go. There's the lob into Wolliver. Wolliver right baseline. Bounce pass inside. Tipped away, and we got a kicking violation. Bee Diggers retained possession, so actually kicked away instead of tipped away. And Mariah Brown to throw it in. Brown looking, bounce pass inside to Waitert. She banks and misses, and the rebound controlled by Thaxton. Thaxton with 4 minutes to go, and Frontier Academy down by 18. The Bee Diggers went on a 20-2 run to cement this thing. Lyman, long 3, and that's off the bottom of the rim. And then Zenk saves it in, but she saves it into Kristen Berg, who grabs her 4th rebound. There's the outlet to Waiter. I think Lyman's like 1 out of 9 from 3-point range, taking a ton of those. Wolliver backs up and scores in the right baseline. Shelby Wolliver now with 18 points. Brush leads by 20 again, 48-28, 3:29 to go from Greeley. And we've got a timeout called by the Wolverines, with the Bee Diggers up by 20 with 3:29 to go. Well, you mentioned before last night's game that the Brush girls were playing some of their best basketball this season, and they made the improvement from the previous game against Sterling. And then you look at the game they played against Frontier Academy 3 weeks ago when they lost by 2. Now they're up by 20. So in both cases, even though they did not avenge the Sterling loss, they're avenging this loss, and they're doing it in a very big way.
They are, and they've done some good things. Last night's game against Sterling, that was a good test for them to see what kind of improvements it was. For instance, they were able to get points in the paint. The first time they played Sterling, they were afraid to go in the paint because of the height of Sterling. So that was an improvement. You can't have any fear when you're playing against a team with a 6'2", although I think she's 6'3", Chrisman. And you got to be able to have guard play, because if you don't have points in the paint, you're not going to have open three-point shots.
I just love your analysis, and I'm not sure she's 6'2", she's probably 6'3".
I think she's 6'3".
All right, so you could actually tell. You could tell with that extra inch.
Yes.
You're sharp.
Well,
no wonder your
when
vision's
she's standing
good.
next to Kristen Berg, I know her height.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I knew there was a basis of comparison.
I
Thaxton
know my girls.
lobs it down low for Wagner, and she's fouled as she misses. Well, you know your height, too.
Well, I do have Kristen for weight training every day.
Emma Mortensen commits her second foul. And Jordan Wagner to the line. She's had a nice second half with 8 points. The free throw for Wagner is in the air, and that is good. Nothing but string. If you're tired of the same old lunch and dinner menu, switch it up. Pick up something new from the hot and cold deli selection at Stubbs Gas and Oil. Great food at low prices. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. Second free throw. Bingo. That's 6 points in the quarter. 10.5, 11 in the game. 48-30 brush with 3:16 to go. Wolliver on the outside left. The B-Diggers not in any hurry to score with this huge advantage. Now to Brown at the free throw line. Brown looking, still looking. Bounce pass to Wolliver. Wolliver in the lane all the way. She traveled.
Yep.
Took that extra step. It was a nice move. But Brush
she had the right lane, too.
Yeah, 14 turnovers for the B-Diggers. And with 3:04 to go, bounce pass in the back. Well, the B-Diggers are pressing. I'm surprised by that with this big of a lead. Front court pass to Kraus. Kraus with the basketball. Well, because they committed a lot of fouls earlier when they were pressing and it didn't work out. Down low, Zenk has the shot blocked out of bounds by Kristen Berg, and that was a perfect block considering she's got 4 fouls and her body was nowhere close.
Nope, she went all up top, didn't even touch her back.
Wagner to throw it in. Wagner, bounce pass in the left corner for Thaxton, bodied up by Brown. Down low for Wagner, turn, shoots, foul by Mortensen. Mortensen leaned over just a tad, and when you do that, that's how you draw the foul, and that's what Wagner did. Mortensen with her third. Wagner to the line again. She's taken now 7 free throws here in the second half, 6 in the quarter after.
And she does have a very smooth release.
Right, she made the first
very
one.
Fluid.
48-31, so Frontier Academy cutting into this lead just a little bit. Second free throw is up, and that is off to the right. Kristen Berg grabs her 5th rebound. There's the outlet to Brown. 48-31 brush. 2:39 to go in the game. Brown back out to Berg. At the top for Waitert. Waitert left of the lane. Lobs it to Mortensen. Mortensen dribbles to her right. Kicks it back out to Brown. Brown dribbles right baseline all the way. She banks and she misses. Great move. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It is off of Morgan Krause of Frontier Academy as the B-Diggers retain possession. And Brown to trigger it in. Brown looking in the left corner for Waitert. Lobs it down low for Mortensen. Dribbles, hooks, scores. That's a pretty post move.
Pretty move.
By Emma Mortensen. She's got 3. The B-Diggers have hit the 50-point mark. They scored 50 against Frontier Academy 3 weeks ago, but lost the game 52-50. Here they're up 50-31 with 2:07 to go. Lyman throws a pass intended for Wagner, intercepted by Berg. That is turnover number 24 unofficially for Frontier Academy. Waiter to the front court as the B-Diggers will clear the bench. On the left baseline for Mortensen, back out to Brown. At the free throw line, Berg, 15-footer short. Jordan Wagner grabs her 16th rebound. Well, she's been very effective. A double-double for Jordan Wagner, but you can't do it all by yourself.
She is definitely the workhorse of the Frontier Academy team.
And Alexa Rose with the 15 points fouled out, and we have a timeout called by Frontier Academy as the B-Diggers will send in Whitney Mounts, Cammie Sweeney, Callie Bills, Tamara Schreiner, and Maddie Kerr. And let's see if Frontier Academy has that same strategy. Yeah, Brianna Olsen's going to come in along with Emily Heckel, Julia Fiedler, Ali Leonig, and Jennifer Bowles. So this game is essentially conceded by Frontier Academy, but it is a 19-point lead with 1:35 to go. Keep in mind that we will have the championship game that will be slated to start at 8:30, but that no way that will start at 8:30 because the third place game of the boys' side was supposed to begin 8 minutes ago. That won't start for at least another 12 or 13 minutes, and that's if we have no fouls, no stoppages of play here over the final 95 seconds, with Brush leading Frontier Academy 50-31. So we'll put you on alert right now that the Beet Diggers will not be playing at 8:30 against Platte Valley. That'll be thereafter closer to 9 at this point. With the basketballs, Leonig against Tamara Schreiner. Back out to Olson. Olson to her right, puts up a long shot, and an air ball. Callie Bills has it for the Beet Diggers. There's the outlet to Kerr. Kerr into the front court, bounce pass to Mount. Mount left of the lane, back out to Bills. Now to Maddie Kerr. Kerr fakes, and she traveled. Yeah, it's a tough habit to break for a lot of players that when you have that pump fake, you got to put the ball down first, and instead they take a step.
Yep.
1:11 to go. Olson the other way for Frontier Academy. Olson bounce pass straight away to Jennifer Bowles. Now to Leonig, guarded by Schreiner at the free throw line. Back out to Fiedler. Fiedler with 56 to go. Fiedler puts up a 6-footer. Another air ball, and Maddie Kerr has it for the Beet Diggers. Kerr on the high right in the front court. Bounce pass to Mount. Mount lost the ball. Picked up by Olson. Beet Diggers turn it over for a 16th time. Here comes Olson the other way. 1-on-2 all the way, and she misses. And she's fouled by Callie Bills as she tried to bank it in. Bills commits her second. And Brianna Olson, who has not scored in the game, goes to the stripe. Nobody scored for Frontier Academy in this quarter other than Jordan Wagner. She's got 8 points in the quarter. And the free throw is in, and that stops that string. With 40.6 seconds to go. It is now a 50-32 game. Second free throw is up, and that's good. The Beet Diggers by 17. Whitney Mounts the other way. Mounts middle of the lane all the way, and she's fouled as she misses. Olson commits the foul.
Well, and the lane opened up for Whitney to go right down to the basket, so she took it.
Yeah, it wasn't an explosive move, but she just took advantage of the seam. And now Mount to shoot two. The free throw's up and in for Whitney Mount. That means the Beet Diggers have another player in the scoring column. That's the 8th player that scored for Brush. Second free throw, yes, for Whitney Mount. Brush 52, Frontier Academy 33. Here's Brianna Olson on the high right. 27 seconds to go.
Ooh.
Lost the ball, got it back,
Yep.
and she traveled. And she dragged her back foot. We've had 13 turnovers combined in the quarter, 7 by the Wolverines, 6 by the Beet Diggers. And now with 25.2 seconds to go, here comes Mount for Brush. Mount with a basketball, crossover dribble, and she double dribbled. All right, here's the pass into Olson. Let's see if we can end this thing in the next few seconds. We've got 12 to go. Olson to her right, right of the lane, puts up a runner, blocked by Sweeney and taken away by Bills. Bills with the basketball to Kerr with 3 seconds to go. And she's fouled by Olson with 2.2 seconds to go. I think it's appropriate. I mean, the official could have let that go.
Yep.
But it's probably appropriate that it ends that way considering the mess of fouls we've had. And Maddie Kerr could become the 9th Beet Digger to get into the scoring column. She's going to shoot 2. And again, all it does is extend the later action in the starting times. The third place game of the boys' side will be starting just before 6 o'clock. About 5:55 is what they're looking at. Free throw is in and out. And that'll be Fort Lupton against Frontier Academy. Second free throw for Maddie Kerr is in the air and in and out as well. And the rebound is controlled by Fiedler. And believe it or not, that's the end of the game. The Brush Bee Diggers have defeated the Frontier Academy Wolverines and earned third place in the Patriot League Tournament. Final score, Brush 52, Frontier Academy 33. Let us take a 2-minute break. We'll be back in 2 minutes with a recap of this game right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Jen Goodall back from the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley, where the Bee Digger girls have won this game over Frontier Academy for third place, 52-33. Bee Digger post-game show is brought to you by Buildings by Design. Knowing who you can trust to do a good job is the tough part nowadays, but when you hire Buildings by Design, you can trust you get the building you want when you want it and at the quality you deserve. Start your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. The Bee Diggers led 9-8 after one, went on a 15-0 run, and that basically did it. 24-11 at the break, 41-24 after three, and then outscored Frontier Academy 11-9 in the fourth quarter. The Bee Diggers were led by Shelby Wooliver, 18 points, 7 of those in the third quarter alone. 9 points for Lauren Berg, 8 for Melissa Waitert. Kristen Berg with 6, Emma Mortensen with 3, and then 2 apiece from Maddie Kerr, along with Tamara Schreiner. Check that, Whitney Mount, Tamara Schreiner, and Cammie Sweeney. Only 5 in the scoring column for Frontier Academy. Alexa Rose with 15, 12 for Jordan Wagner. Kylie Lyman with 3, Brianna Olson with a deuce, and 1 for Krista Thaxton. Bee Diggers unofficially out rebounding Frontier Academy 46-30. 10 rebounds for Lauren Berg, 9 for Mortensen, and 7 for Wooliver. 16 rebounds for Jordan Wagner to lead Frontier Academy. The Bee Diggers with 17 turnovers, 25 for the Wolverine. All right, John Beltran back with you. Lost you there during the postgame. Lady Bee Diggers win the game 52-33. Shelby Wooliver led the way with 18 points. Bee Diggers with a 46-30 rebounding advantage. 20 out of 30 for the line. Frontier Academy 10 out of 17 as the Bee Diggers won for the 14th time this year. Keep in mind that the Brush Boys will play Platte Valley, scheduled for 8:30 for the Patriot League Tournament Championship. More than likely that will not start till 9 because this game between Fort Lupton and Frontier Academy for third place, scheduled for 5:30, is going to go off just a few minutes before 6 o'clock. So we'll join you here, rejoin you in about 2 hours and about 40 minutes. We'll join you at 8:30, but more than likely Brush and Platte Valley will not start till about 9 o'clock. For Rose Condas, our sound engineer and producer, we remind you, by the way, you can always follow us on Twitter, quarter-by-quarter updates at KSIR Sports, and on our Facebook page at 1010 KSIR Sports. For Jen Goodall, I'm John Beltran. Final score of this third-place game. The Brush girls defeat Frontier Academy 52-33 right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.